Hi guys, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. Vic, where is Vic been over 10 minutes? Don't worry, man. Guys, welcome to the men's short track, 1,500 meters here on Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and we're going to have a lot of fun. I see Alvin's in the house, I see Jan Ray's in the house. Cool. Look at first heat's going to be coming up in any second now, and look, this is always fantastic. It's a lot of infighting, it's tough, man. It's tough. You got six skaters per heat. We have 3 heats, so yeah, in every heat only 2 come through, Only 2 come through into that final. I think that's the way it works. So it's gonna be hectic because from six to only get 2 through there, that's major. That is major. But here we go. It is. I don't need to put that out there. There you go. And there will be, between there will still be the women's 3,000 meters before we have the, after the heats of the men, there will be the women's 3,000 qualification. So we'll have a little bit of time to talk about all the stuff. But it's packed house once again. These Olympics have been fantastic when it comes to spectator numbers and all that. So yeah, good. The Dutch, you can see a lot of orange in the crowd as well. That is always good. That is heat. Put it out there. That is heat 1. Then afterwards in heat 2, you have. Well, let's talk first about heat 1. The people in heat 1. Let's talk about them quickly, and then we'll get. So Spechenhauser of Italy, Dan Juno of Canada, Watanabe of Japan, Ho I guess it's Ho of the USA, Wang of Korea, Lee of China, and Miyata of Japan. So as you can see, nice mix of skaters here. Good Asian presence there, where this sport is big time. Then semi-final 2, you have Corey of Australia, Dubois of Canada, Kim of the United States, Andermann of Austria, Nadalini of Italy, Van der Boot of the Netherlands, and Sun of China. And in heat number 3, you have Iborg, that is of Uzbekistan. You have Roussel of Canada, Treacy of Great Britain, Shin of Korea, Kreutzbergs of Latvia, and Pigeon of Poland, and Handai of Ukraine. So we've got it all, man. So a good mixture of skaters in the final. And I've mentioned that with the cricket. So good stuff there to the pro tiers. Now I'm concentrating fully on speed skating, and just put that over there. That's good. So I'll put the sound a little bit softer here. Look, I love the speed skating. I think it's a very interesting format here. It's quick. It's exciting. It is physical. Hell of a lot of speed. And I mean, the agility these people need on those skates is top notch. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Guys are coming out here. We'll have the same, I think, tomorrow with the 3,000 meters of the woman. We'll see. Me and Vern just kind of started to discuss what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's a little bit more quiet. We're not doing any rugby tomorrow. We're not doing cricket or rugby or anything like that. And it's been a hectic few days. So yeah, Sunday maybe a little bit of rest. Hello from Ireland. Yeah, Paddy. Ireland won today, I know that. I don't even know what the Scotland-England game end result was. I guess Scotland won. I didn't watch the end of that. There's so much things to do, preparing new shows and stuff like that. And Vern did a phenomenal job there. I thought there was a hell of a lot of people in there. Good chat. That's the way it's supposed to be. Nice to have you guys in here. So let me get my drink. That's important. But this first semi-final, so it's going to be a big fight here. You know that. You know there's going to be controversy at the end because somebody's not going to be happy. The Japanese, obviously, with 2 of them, at least you want 1 in the final. Italy, the home nation, with Spechenhauser. Hi, Ronnie. How are you doing? Oh, Ronnie. The dough has been made. It's all ready for tomorrow. The schedule has been made so that Vern's doing some stuff while you guys are here. So all is good, man. All is fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. First semi-final. It's funny that there's 3 semi-finals, but it is like, and they're underway. But it is 1,500 meters. So they will not, they won't go gun-ho here, I think. They will 2, 4, but now we've got 7. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7 skaters here. So what is it? 2, 2, and 2. I don't know how they get to the finals. So we'll see. 7 skaters in the semi-final. So yeah, let me just have a look at something quickly. Yeah, semi-final. Every semi-final has 7. Jeez, I slept on that. I thought it was 6. So there's 7. So what is it? 2, 2, and 2 get to the final, and then like the best third place finish. I don't know. Spain beat Switzerland in rugby. That's a good result for Switzerland. We're becoming a rugby force. We're starting to get good in rugby, man. But here, speed space. So it's Beckenhauser in front here, ahead of that is against the other Watanabe in second. So it's the 2 Japanese out in front. It changes all the time. Dan Yonyo of Canada, Spechenhauser and Ho. That's it at the moment. Still 7 laps to go. They're still cruising around the corners. I think with like about 4 laps to go, all hell breaks loose. They're starting to pick up the pace now. All hell. And you want a fast time, obviously, if somebody's going to cut through. So the Canadian is now in the lead, ahead of the Italian and the American. Oh, now it's picking up. Here we go. The Korean way off the pace at the moment. The Chinese comes into the inside. Oh, a little bit of a touch there. So here they go. This is going to be 3 laps to go. I'm telling you, somebody's falling because it looks 2 laps to go. Here we go. Dagenot isn't in the front, but the commentator's saying he's got to go for it. The last lap. Here we go. All hell breaks loose. There you go. The first one falls. The Chinese is gone. So it is Dagenot ahead of Miyata of Japan and Wang of Korea. That's the first 3. Now I have no freaking idea comes through here. China didn't make it. I knew somebody was going to fall. There's always somebody falling. So there's going to be a video review here. So I gotta write stuff down. Getting on in age, you got to start writing stuff down to see. I'd like to know who gets through here now. Did the Chinese? What happened to the Chinese guy here? No, that Chinese man, no one impeded him. He was just too steep in the corner. Didn't have enough treads on his skates there, man. So I don't think he gets through. It is unbelievable. It's a soak. So give me some infos here, boys. I need some infos here. TV screen is not giving me the infos on who's through and who's not. I think Dagenot of Canada definitely through because he was out in front when this accident happened. The Chinese will be in the... They can't be all in the B final. I don't know. That'd be quite hectic. Let's see what happens here. Japan. That is under review, so I can't tell you at the moment exactly who else is through. Well, I think nobody impedes him. I just think he's too steep in the corner, lying over too much. But there's still this is still another official review. The way they're going up, it's going to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. The Chinese coach, she is looking up to the monitor, hoping, praying, but I also think she feels.
Es sieht aber so aus, als hätte der Schiedsrichter seinen Entscheid gemacht. Tut sie jetzt noch eintragen ins System und dann kommt aufs Eis und über dem Mikrofon tut.
Okay, so he's going to tell us over the microphone, the referee, exactly who's through and who's not. I don't think William Dargenau's win is in doubt here. He was clearly in front. He didn't impede anybody. It's between the Chinese and the Japanese guy who got impeded there. So here we go. Come on, tell us what's happening, my son. Here we go.
Entscheidung. Wieder vermutet hast.
Und da haben wir es. Miata Shogo ist mit dem Penalty ausgeflogen und ein Advancement zum Liu Shaoan. Da sehen wir der mit der 14. Genau.
So the Japanese has been disqualified. I don't see why. They are honestly don't see why, but I'm not the ref.
Weil im zweiten Platz war, an dem Punkt im Rennen, kommt automatisch wieder in A-Finale. Das heißt auch für das nächste Rennen, oder für die nächsten 2 Rennen, dass es keine schnellste Zeit gibt. Das heißt,
okay, all right, this is good. So you have William Dagener of Canada and Yang of the Korea is through. The 2 best of every heat go through, but because the Chinese was impeded, he's automatically into the final, meaning that in the next 2 heats, there are no automatic quickest 3rd place people. I got this down. Okay, so good stuff. So let me just write this down because it's crazy, man. So Dagener of Canada is through. Then it is the Korean Hwang and the Chineseman Liu. So that is 3 out of the first heat. So if no one falls in the next 2 heats, only 2 people come through. Okay, got it. Let me exit there. Let me put up heat 2 for you guys. Otherwise, and we got heat 2 is underway. Those are the skaters in heat 2. There we go. So, the Australian out in front, that is Corey Dubois of Canada, Kim of the United States, Underman of Austria, Nadalini of Italy, Van der Voort of the Netherlands, and Sun of China. Van der Voort must be one of the big favorites here, I guess. That's a name I do know. Vern's been doing more of the how do you say, of the heats and stuff like that than I have, so he'll know more than me. People say that's normal. At the moment, it's Nandalini ahead of Corey and Kim, but there's 10 laps to go, so we've got a little bit of, a little bit of time here to put everything in perspective. So of this heat, out of these 7, we've got to get 2. So you can imagine what's going to happen when there's about 3 laps to go. It's going to be DEFCON 1 here. Everything's going to go fucking crazy, man. Here we go. So at the moment, it's Van der Voort in front, ahead of Corey of Australia. And there's the first shoving already between the Chinese and the US. Between Sun and Sun and Kim of the US. Here we go. The Italian is moved. No, that's not Italian. That's the American. Why isn't Italian? Nardalini, yes. Here we go. This is getting hectic now. Jeez, it's hard to follow, man. So, Nardalini of Italy ahead of Van der Voort and Dubois. At the back of the thing there, the Austrians, doesn't look good for the Canadian. He's in 3rd at the moment. They're trying to get away here. Looks like these 3. Oh, more collisions here. Are we going to have like 10 people in the A final? So there's going to be at least 2 reviews already. Last lap it is Van der Voort in the front. He's got no problem. He's going to get it. Okay, well, hey, listen here. Ter Voort ahead of Sun and Nadalini. What does that mean? It means nothing because they're going to review this one as well. It's going to be a video review, 2 video reviews. So I think in heat 1 the Chinese profits from the video review and gets promoted. I think in Heat 2, the China might get disqualified here. I think unofficial winner. Okay, so it's the unofficial winner. Come on, this is... I didn't know it was this hectic, man. I should have let Vern do this. I cannot need this hectic in my life. So we might have 3 going to the next semi-final. I can see in the final like about 12 people. It's going to be crazy, man. The Austrian was never in the race. Okay, so that is Canada and Australia in the first one, and then it's China and the USA hitting each other. So let's see on these 2 reviews. That's okay. I think a little bit of contact there must be. I can't tell you who's in the final. I can't tell you. We've had the race. Unofficially, Van ter Voort won it ahead of of Song of China and Nadalini of Italy, but that doesn't mean that they are in the finals. Because it's under review. The ref is going to get his little pad out there, going to write his little shit up, then he's going to come out and he's going to say, I think the Chinese guy gets disqualified. I think the Canadian gets disqualified. And then the question is, who came in? Yeah, we will see. I do know that the Austrian is definitely not in because he was at the back. Here we go. So he's writing. This guy's got a lot of responsibility, this ref, man. He's got the power. And there's been a few controversies there, you know, in the half pipe and stuff like that with the judging and stuff like that. I think all judges should be Swiss because, you know, we are neutral. Give it to Vic. I'll be most neutral ever. So if you're British, you're not getting through. There you go. Swiss will win everything. Canada also cheated in that rocks sliding game. Rock sliding. Oh my God, Janre, are you talking about curling? It's called curling, not rock sliding, man. Oh, Jesus, the youth of today, I've got to educate it. You're talking about when they're on the ice and that's called curling, rock sliding. I've got to tell Vern this one. I got to remember, I got to write that down. This is this is the word of the day. Curling is now officially rock sliding. Okay. Rock. I got to write this down. This is the best ever. Sliding. Janra, you come up with stuff. Rock sliding equals curling. Okay. God. First of all, it's not a rock. It's a stone. Stones come out of Scotland, off a special island. Only in that place they make these stones. So that we don't have the result of Heat 2 yet. I can tell you that. But we can tell you what's coming up in Heat 3. We're still waiting for the result of Heat 2. So are they going to give us? Or did Holland Homeland? Ooh, De Voort is through. Van ter Voort is through for my Dutch friend there. So here we go. Our next one, that is Iborg of Uzbekistan, Ruzel of Canada, Treacy of Great Britain, Shin of Korea, Krutzbergs of Latvia, Pigeon of Poland, and Hyundai, not the car, Hyundai of the Ukraine. So, here we go. So they're off and running. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. So I'll tell you who's in the final afterwards. Rock sliding. Rock sliding. I'm never gonna live this one down. Rock sliding. So curling is rock sliding. So what is rugby? Passing the egg. And football is kicking the marbles. Oh my Lord. Okay. Okay, so 11 laps to go. You know, easing on into this thing here. You don't want to get disqualified early, so they're not doing anything stupid there. At the moment, we have Great Britain ahead of Canada and Poland.
ist das der Vorderfeld. Normalerweise fahren sie gern hinter im Windschatten und buchen dann den Topspeed und
So they're starting to pick up pacey with 9 laps to go. The winner of this can go into the rock sliding competition. Here we go. Good skating here at the moment. Oh, the first little bits of contact. But it's still Great Britain, Canada, and I think it's Poland. So yeah, 6 laps to go here, and it's picking up now. Oh, some movement there. I think that's the Korean getting himself into position. Ukraine and Uzbekistan are at the back of the pack at the moment. Poland as well. Here we go. Now it starts getting crazy. Now they pick up the pace. So it's Great Britain, Latvia and Canada at the moment. Somebody just fell off the back there. Yeah, it's was the Polish guy that fell off. So here we go. 2 laps to go. Now it becomes crazy. Look at all the judges skating around. It's unbelievable. Here we go. Last lap. Great Britain. There you go. Oh, we can have more people in the final. Roussel will be disqualified. So it is Great Britain, Korea, and Uzbekistan. So Great Britain and Korea, I think, are through. And then I think we're going to have another review. This is crazy. Because I think the Canadian Roussel just took out the Latvian. I think it was Kreutzberg, yes. I think Kreutzberg will be promoted to finals. I think we're going to have like 8 people in the final. Maybe 9, who knows? Looks hurt a little bit, the Latvian. You know, the skates, if you get the skates into your flesh or something like that, that could be freaking dangerous. But look, Treasy of the UK, no question, he is definitely through to the final. He didn't do anything wrong. And then we have to see what comes up. So let's have a look. I think, yeah, okay, so Canada's in second here. That's all clean at the moment. Canada tries to get into the lead. He does. That's clean as well. So here we go. So Roussel was in the lead. What happens here? That's all clear as well. And then what happens here? So that's the first. Okay, I see there's 2 yellow dots, so they're going to have a look at 2 reviews. I think Rosel's going to be disqualified. There, the Polish guy, or could he get knocked out by the Korean? And yet now, what does Rosel do against the? Okay, so Rosel takes out the Latvian. The Latvian will get promoted to the final 100%. So Latvia will be as probably as a third place. I think Latvia gets promoted to the final. I think we're going to have about 8 or 9 skaters in the final. That final comes up a little bit later. So we don't know what the hell's going on here. We're going to have to wait and see who gets promoted to the final here. I can tell you one thing. Treasy of Great Britain, 100% through. Okay, so the ref again. This ref is kind of Mr. Mucho Importante, man. He's like more important than a president of a country, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so let's listen to what he's got to say again. All right. So tell me, Mr. Ref.
Robert Krusberg's advanced to the A final.
Like I said, the Latvian advances to the A final. So now.
Yellow card für Felix Roussel. Das ist seiner Ausgang. Das kann nur der Paar Vorteil passieren.
Okay, so Roussel gets a yellow card. He's gone.
2 penalties. Da haben wir noch von Bildschirm gesehen. 2 penalties in a single race. Also in einem Rennen.
Okay, so he gets penalized twice. Him and the Latvian were going at it, yeah. So yellow card for 2 penalties in a race, Mr. Rosel. So So the Korean and the Canadian and the Englishman. So here we go. Here's the result. Neil Treacy and Xing Dong Ming are through to the A final, and Robert Kreutzberg as well. Okay. Felix Rosal and Felix Pigeon of Poland are out. They're not in the B final. So, there is ladies coming up here. So let me have a look. The A final, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people in the A final. Pooh! You have Jens de Vogt, Sung Long, William Dagenot, Wang of Korea, Treacy of Great Britain. It went too quickly for me. But so we have 7 in the B final and we have 9 in the A final. Vern, how are you going to 9 in the A final? 9 fighting for 3 medals. Crazy. So let me quickly. Women's 3,000 meter relay semi-finals. We're going to do those 2 semi-finals before we get to the A final. So we're doing a little bit of women's relay here, 3,000 meters. I like the relay. The world record is held by the Netherlands. So let me get rid of my stuff here and start. There you go. So who have we got here in this semi-final? We have got the Netherlands. We have got Italy. It looks like, is that the USA? Yeah, the USA, Italy, the Netherlands. And who's the 4th team here in the semi-final? That looks like Korea. So, here we go. It's the 3,000 meters of the women's relay. This will go fast as hell. I don't see how they keep knowing who's changing or not. It's like crazy. Every country. There's the first fall already. So the USA has fallen already. They're off the pace. But look, it's a long way to go in 3,000 meters. Don't worry. And you've got all these guys putting out those little tokens and stuff. It's crazy, man. So if the 3 front runners now put the pace in, they could keep the US out of this race. But it's a long way to go. 3,000 meters, that's like 25 laps of this track. So it is the Netherlands. The USA is starting to come back at them. They're going to use a lot of power here. But it is the Netherlands, Italy and Korea. USA still off the back, but it's looking better. Because if they fight each other up there in the front, the US could get back in this one really quickly. She is motoring it. And the US are almost on the back again. I think they need to exchange quicker. 20 laps to go. Still the Netherlands ahead of Korea, Italy, and the US have got back into this race after that fall. So here we go. They need the next change could bring the US straight back into it. The top 3 are now fighting here. The US is on the back with a good change here. They're going to get them back in the race. Good stuff here. You know, the other 3 don't even know that the US on the back of the track again. So still the Netherlands very comfortable ahead of Italy and Korea. There's been no infighting. So let's have a go. Let's see how many get through here. 15 laps to go, man. 15 laps to go. There you go. That's a hell of a lot of laps, man. 15 laps. Gotta put that to the side. So 13 laps to go. The Americans are on the back. So it is a 4-horse race once again. 12 laps to go. Well done by the US. I used a lot of energy to get back onto the back of the track here. Oof. That's France, not Korea. Sorry. All right. So it looks like the Italians and the Dutch are pulling away a little bit from the other 2. Ireland had Sam Prendergast because he was struggling, but Jack Harley. Prendergast is not good for you guys. Prendergast is terrible. Here we go. So the Americans are in 3rd now. But it's still Netherlands ahead of Italy in this women's 3,000 meter relay. Still 7 laps to go. If you're the front 2, just don't knock each other because you're.
Szene ist ein bisschen ähnlich. Das haben wir vorher gesehen. Sandra Welsenburg und
So here we go. Oof, big push there from the Netherlands. 3 laps to go. Still Netherlands, Italy and the United States. The French are off the back now. Can the US get back into this one? They need a big shove here.
die letzten 2 Runden.
Last 2 laps here to the US. I think, here we go. Because I don't have England on Saturday, I reckon. Okay.
Mit ziemlicher Sicherheit im Halbfinale.
So we got, so it is the Netherlands and Italy definitely through. I don't know how it works. Did you get,
Italien, USA.
Und Frankreich.
so,
Keine wirkliche Überraschung in diesem Halbfinale.
look, Italy and the Netherlands definitely through to the next one. Team Netherlands winning this race.
Das High Five, wo ihr gesehen habt, im Shorttrack gibt es keine physische Staffel. Die Staffel ist virtuell und wird über das A-Line von den nächsten Läufer und Läuferin übergeben. Deswegen hat es ein High Five gegeben, das sogenannte so eine virtuelle Staffelübergabe, und dann hat die nächste Person können weiterfahren und übergeben.
So,
Da einfach im anderen Läufer eingestoßen worden.
so I think the US is to blame for themselves there for struggling there.
Es kann auch passieren, dass es zu so etwas kommt. Und,
But they reacted really well.
Tristan Santos, Luis
So Netherlands and Italy are through. Oof, good stuff here. So we're going to have a second 3,000 women's relay, and then we're going to get into that men's final. That men's final is going to be crazy. 9 skaters in the men's final. I need to still get that up there. I don't even know how we're going to place all these guys.
im Finale dann richtig spannend werden.
genau.
So they're going to give us the official. So yeah, Netherlands and Italy into the final A there, women's final. Now, the next race, you got Canada there, you got Korea there, you got Japan there, and you got China. China. Hey! So the big guns are in the second final as well.
Nichts Geringeres als die Weltmeisterinnen. Die können den
The world champions are Korea, I think.
im Finale.
So this is going to be tough. Korea, Japan, and China in the same heat with the Canadians.
Vierter wurde knapp an
Not going to be easy.
hat schon Staffel Silbermedaille geholt.
I'm just trying to see if I can get the
Und Courtney Sarro hat im Einzel gestartet.
copy that out already for you guys.
Geholt. Also auf Medaillenkurs
Yep.
sind's.
So we'll,
So möglichst einfach in diesem Halbfinale machen.
so we have the
Korea, die Nation mit den meisten größten Erfolgen im Shorttrack.
3 Korea is the number 1 short track ice skating nation, or speed skating, or the short track skating.
Im Team.
There we go. All right, so I got that stuff. Whew. So here we go. Ladies are underway in this 3,000 meter relay semi-final. This is going to be cracking because these are 4 nations, big nations here in short tracking. But I've got plenty of laps to go, so they can take it easy at the beginning.
Fahrt fährt mit der Distanz nur
They can take it very easy at the beginning.
sind's 1,5 Runden.
You only have to start getting nervous there at the beginning. At the end, I mean, at the beginning. Yeah, get nervous at the beginning. There you go.
Sie haben schon
There you go.
Medaille geholt mit der X-Staffel.
Here we go. I'm just getting the the finals for the men there ready.
Da sehen wir auch kanadische Taktik.
There you go.
Vorne sie kontrollieren, Speed anpassen an das, was sie möchten.
The Canadians doing a good job at the beginning. The women of the Canadians are actually controlling this heat very nicely. There you go. Got it already. There you go. So
Treibt Speed ein bisschen hoch.
here we go. So it is Canada ahead of Korea, China, and Japan, but still 20 laps to go here. 20 laps to go.
Wenn sie die frischen sie sind, wie langsam am Anfang sie sind.
Not, guys, don't forget to, let me plug that quickly. There you go. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button if you do like what we're doing on the channel. And if you want to get hold of us, there's the email as well at the bottom. Don't you worry. I can quickly tell you that we're doing the women's relay at the moment because that is in between the men's 1,000 meter finals. So we'll see who joins the Netherlands and Italy in the final.
Sehr gute Staffelwettkampffahrt sind
But we got a few laps still to go in this one. Not a problem. Still 16 laps to go.
hätte sehr gut die Läuferinnen.
So here we go. I'll put that a little bit softer. There you go. So 14 laps to go. It is Canada, Republic of Korea, and China. Japanese, a little bit at the back. They're just hanging off the back. Maybe not a bad tactic at the beginning. Don't want to get into that infighting too early. You know, if you know your skater's got that end speed there to get into it again. 12 laps to go. Next change is going to be coming up really soon here. Oh, my eyes. Here they go. So, Canada, Korea, China, and Japan at the back. 11 laps to go. The pace is getting frantic now. Let's see what happens here. 10 laps to go. Good stuff here. Good stuff here. Oh, the Koreans are going to take the lead here ahead of the Canadians. Japanese seem to be gone. Yeah. I don't think the Japanese will get back onto the end of this, depending on what happens here with the other teams, if they knock each other out. But it's a 3-horse race for 2 spots. Korea, Canada, and China. China moving into second now. China moving into first. So it is China, Korea, Canada. Oh, look, you know it's not going to end well here, because somebody of these three is going to have to fall out. China is ahead now with a little bit of a lead. How many laps we got to go here? 4 laps. It's China, Korea, and Canada. Oh, it looks like the 2A. Oh, Korea takes the lead from China. Oh, the last exchange comes here now. The Canadians are going to have to do something. They got their best skater out there. 2 laps to go. Korea's out in front. They're not catching the Koreans, I think. It's going to be between Canada and China for that second spot. All the Canadians going on the outside. This is fantastic by the Canadian girl. Ooh, that was a monster from the Canadian. So the Republic of Korea, Korean People's Republic, whatever you want to call it, they are through. So Korea and Canada will join the Netherlands and Italy in the final. That'll be tomorrow. And the B final will be China, Japan, USA, and France. I can remember that shit, huh? So they still got it as unofficial winner. Are they going to check something out? But I think the Koreans, monster. I mean, in Korea, this is big sports, man. In Korea, so good skating here from the Koreans. The 4 Canadian ladies, Canada, into the final as well. Well done to them. That was a big effort there from the Canadian girl at the end. I mean, that was unbelievable. Going around the outside. You know, not the inside, but she did really well to get past. So, is there a review again? They got these little caps on the gloves to go around the corners. Unbelievable. Oh, crazy. So we're just waiting for the official result here. But the Canadian girl, what she did on the outside, that was phenomenal, man. El Fenomeno, baby. Oh, that Canadian. Telling you, if you're the other teams in the final, you've got to be careful. If she's coming down the ice. So, can we get an official result here? Canadians look... So they are cleaning the ice now, so there'll be a little bit of a break here. They're cleaning the ice before the men's final. Women's relay, semi-final 2. It is Korea and Canada going into the A final. People's Republic of China and Japan in the B final. So our final for the women's is the Netherlands, Italy, Canada, and Korea. Pooh. Yeah, very quick times there. The second heat was way quicker than the first heat. But that doesn't matter anymore because in the final, it's not about who wins the quickest. It's about just getting the gold medal. So in around about 10 minutes, it's going to be the final of the 1,500 meters for the men. So join us for that. I'm going to make a quick break because it is going to go about 10 minutes. The B final is coming up. Put out the B final for you guys there. Those will be the skaters in the B final. You've got Brandon Kim of the USA, Lukas Brechhauser of Italy, Andrew Ho of the USA, Kaita Watanabe of Japan, Nicholas Anderman of Austria, Daniel Ebog of Uzbekistan, and Ole Handai of the Ukraine. That is your B final, and this is your A final. Damn, there's a lot of play. There's 9 in there in the A final. 2 Canadians, 2 Chinese, 2 Koreans. Ooh, crazy. It is Jens van der Voort, Long Sung, William Dagenot, Daihon, Wang, Hi Natasha, Neil Treacy, Dong Ming Shin, Stephen Dubois, Lu Shang, Shang Lu, and Robert Kreutzberg of Latvia. So you got 9 in the final. So we're going to have to wait a little bit before the final. I'm going to go for a quick break. I'll be back in about 2 minutes because the final only starts in about 5 minutes time. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, back again. Oh, that ice field does look nice when they switch off the lights and put out that stuff on it. So Natasha, how have you been doing? So, hey, it's going to be a big final there, the A final, but we will have the B final first, which is good. Liverpool beat Brighton 3-0. Okay, good for Liverpool. Good for Liverpool. Look, FA Cup, my team's not in there. I'm not really interested in the FA Cup at the moment. Vern will do that in the morning. He will tell you who won and who lost. I'm just going to quickly check something on my phone here. But yeah, this A and B finals are going to be good. This 500 meter is so quick and so exciting. But I got to give it to the judges. I mean, 9 people in the final. Pooh. And only 3 medals. So 6 are going without a medal, huh? There you go. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Quickly look what else happened today in the world of sports. You never know. Offenheim, Munich, Leverkusen, okay, Stuttgart. Good stuff. So let's just get ready for this B. I'm going to put the B final up there first. That is the B final. Those 7 are... So to see who comes 10th, because there are 9 guys in the A final. They don't even get it. They won't even get a diploma here because only the top 8 of every sport gets a diploma. So it's all about pride in this B final. It's all about pride. Just they're getting those little tokens out now again. I know the Sambonis are still on the ice. The Sambonis are still cleaning, man. But I mean, there was a lot of good sports today. I mean, look, hey, Brazil winning their first ever Olympic gold medal at the winter sports. Lucas Pereira Braten winning this giant slalom ahead of Marco Odermatt and Luc Meyer. The Norwegians winning the women's relay. We'll get into that at 11:30 in an hour's time. I'll be doing the sports, the Olympic update show at 11:30. So yeah, because the Swedish girls, they had a big accident in that one. There was what was there? There's bob going on today. There was obviously biathlon as well, women's biathlon, another good medal there for the Norwegians. Of course, there was ice hockey today. So we'll get into all of that. Tell you on what's going on and what's not going on. Just wanted to see something here quickly. Just quickly, there you go. Can tell you Inter is leading against Juventus in the football at the moment. Lazio lost to Atalanta. Fiorentina beat Como. So we'll have a look. In Spain, Real Madrid is thrashing at the moment. Real Sociedad, they're up by 4-1 at the moment. See what happened in the French league. Paris Saint-Germain, they lost to Rouen on Friday night. 3-1. Monaco beat Nantes. So let's have a look what's going on in the French league. So if Lens win, or they still play, yeah, Lens will go on top of the table again in France. Crazy stuff happening there. So, about 3-4 minutes to go before this B final starts. There we go. Okay, so we've got to be patient here. You've got to be patient. The ice machines are still going on it. Okay, they are cleaning this ice like top notch, man. They think this is the lawn of Wimbledon. So the semi-finals were chaotic, man. I mean, in every heat, you had somebody getting through, even though they didn't finish the race because they were taken out or something like that. Do I agree with that? I don't know. You know, I mean, obviously, if you get taken out, it's not your fault. You'd like the refs to help you out, but I mean, isn't that just sports? I mean, in Formula One, if in the first corner somebody drives into you, you can't say, "Well, I was in second spot. I should keep my second spot and give me the points for the second spot." I mean, that doesn't work like that. But I guess it's different here. Big crowd there in the stadium. Lots of orange. Wherever you go, you just see a lot of orange because there are a lot of the Dutch supporting their boys there from the Netherlands. Yeah. So now the Sambonis are leaving the ice, which is a good thing, because this way we can start getting ready for the final. So here come the Armada with those little tokens they got to put around the ice. Yeah. So what happens? So what happens in the final now? That's my question. What happens in the final if you, last corner, you're on the second spot and somebody takes you out? Okay? And the guy that was third comes second. Are you going to take his bra? He didn't do anything wrong. So it's just kind of a few of the things I'm thinking about here for the final. Short track, speed skating, Milano's ice skating arena. I think it's in that big, where they have the How do you say? Okay. So here the skaters are coming out already. Some of them are warming up, and then men's 1,500 meter B final. So they're putting out all those little tokens again. So they're getting it all ready. B final should be interesting and good as well. But I look at that, obviously you're not going full power anymore. I don't think you risk everything in the B final because you're not getting a diploma, you're not getting a medal. Okay, look, you can say I finished 10th in the Olympics in the 500 meter short track, but it's all about the finals. There's a lot of people on the ice because you got the 7 skaters, right? Then you got about 4 referees on the ice. Then you got the cameraman on the ice as well. Yeah, quite hectic. So they're getting ready already. This is looking good. I like this sport. I think this sport is a real plus for the Olympics. It's been there for a few years now, for a few Olympics. I can remember there was an American, Ono, right? Ono was an American. Also a big superstar there. Lukas Sprechenhausen, obviously the Italian. He'll give everything in front of his home crowd. Yeah, don't forget, only 6 skaters can be on the first line. So you've got one skater who's obviously the number 7 skater. He's a little bit behind him. So in the final, we're going to have 6 in front and 3 behind. It's not such a disadvantage because, look, they don't start. It's not like it's a 500 meter race. You know, they don't start crazy. So they kind of, the first few laps is easy. So it doesn't really matter if you start in the first row or in the second row. But we're going to see. Then I got to, once again, adjust my chair. Ole Hyundai of the Ukraine. So about a minute to go until we start this one, and then that men's final will be coming up. So here we go. 2 Americans in this one, and we're off. You see that they start really easy. Already no one wants to take the lead. They're all taking it easy. Well, if they skate at this speed, we could be here tomorrow. 13 laps to go. No one wants to go to the lead here, so yeah, it's going to be a nice and quiet race so far. So the first lap took 16 seconds. Normally it takes about 10. No, it was 28 seconds the first lap. And then all of a sudden somebody goes boom, and then it kicks off. Huh? I mean, if you're one of the skaters that you think, I'm not most probably going to be able to beat these guys, why not try to get away from them? So it is the Austrian in the lead now. So here it starts picking up. It's starting to pick up. Everybody starts to get nervous. 10 laps to go. It's picking up now. Italian out in the lead here. All still jockeying for positions here. The refs are looking at everything. You've got like refs everywhere, man. There's like more refs than skaters, man. These refs are going to be quite fit as well because they do their laps, huh? Here we go. Japanese Watanabe starting to pick up the pace. So is the Italian Sprechenhauser. The moment you have Italy in front of Japan and Uzbekistan. The back, you have the back of the pack in the 7th position. It is the Ukrainian. Here we go. Still 6 laps to go. The Japanese starting to up the pace here. 5 laps to go. When is the fireworks going to start? Watanabe ahead of Sprechenhauser of Italy and Ho of the USA. So here we go. There they go. Ho coming up into 3rd. trying to challenge for that second spot. There are no medals on the line here in the B final. It's just pride. All those little tokens are flying all over the place. Here we go. 2 laps to go. It's still Spechenhauser of Italy ahead of Ho and Watanabe of Japan. The Ukrainian, he's off the back. So he's taking it easy. Last lap. Here we go. So I think they just let the Italian win this one, because it's not ahead of the medals. I think he also puts his thumbs up to all the other guys, kind of like, thanks for that, guys, because no one's getting a diploma, no one's getting a medal, because the winner of this race comes in 10th. So we know Spechenhauser came in 10th. What we got to talk about is this A final now with 9 skaters. Where do I see the winners coming from? I mean, Jens van der Voort, definitely one of the favorites. Dagenot, then the 2 Koreans, can't count them out. Tracy was good there from Great Britain. Can you count out anybody in this final? Lee, the Chinese, Sung, the other Chinese. I think I want to see how they start. I want to see how they start with 9 guys. Do they start as slow as the B final, or do they go all guns blazing? I think it's all guns blazing. I think that's the way you got to go. Check this out quickly. Who's trying to call me? Oh, that was Vern. Okay, message. Okay, don't need that either. So, here we go. Oof. Okay. So, are they cleaning the ice again for the final? No, you're shitting me, right? No. Okay, no. So the skaters of the final should be coming onto the ice right now. So there I see my man there, Jens van der Voort. The 2 Chinese, they're all getting ready for the final here. This is going to be chaotic, to say the William Dangenot. Here we go. So they're introducing them all single. So it will be Jens van der Voort coming on the ice first. Big smile on his face. Look, he's one of the favorites. Look, he's got a lot of support here. I mean, if you look into the crowd, it's just orange everywhere you go. The Dutch athletes, doesn't matter where it is in the world, they're always well supported, man. Then we have Sun Long, or the Long Sun of China, coming in out of second. Good Chinese contingent as well in there. So he was the world champion. Now we have William Dagenot of Canada. I think the Canadians will be hoping for him. Canada's will to win, the will to win, yeah. Will you win? That's the different question. Then we have Dihong Wang of Korea. That's cool, because you've got 2 Chinese, 2 Koreans, and 2 Canadians. So yeah, do you do team tactics? I don't think so. Then you have 1 Latvian, 1 skater from Great Britain, and of course 1 from the Netherlands. Surprisingly, only 1 boy from the Netherlands getting to the finals here. Neil Tracy from the UK. Oh no, Great Britain. The United Kingdom's something else. Great Britain and United Kingdom's not the same. I learned that the other day. Then we have Dong Min Shin from Korea. It's his first Olympics. Young man. Big sport in Korea. The Koreans like that. They like that. It's like in the cycling, that Kiram, they like that kind of stuff. This quick, exciting. Stephen Dubois The man that looks like a lumberjack with that massive beard that he has. Must probably live somewhere in Saskatchewan and chops wood for a living, man. I can see him, you know, at Steel Sports competition. Now we have Shuang Li of China. Yeah, he's one of, like they're saying, the commentators that know a lot more than I do on the TV, they're saying you've got to be careful for him. And last but not least, it's going to be the man from Latvia, Robert Kreutzbergs. There we go. 11:45, and that's the time this race is supposed to start. 47 it's supposed to start, so I've got 2 minutes. A few Latvian fans in there as well. She looks happy. She's happy, and you know it. There you go. So, big semi-final here. Big final here. I mean, final A. World ranking, you got the number 1 is Dagano. And then you got number 4, Sung. Look. A lot of the big top races in the world didn't make it to the final. So here we go. They're starting to line up here. Okay, all right. So, I think that the Koreans, the Canadians, and the Chinese at the beginning of the race, you can work together a little bit. So let's see at the pace of how they start here. And we're off and running a lot quicker than the other race. Canadians straight into the Dagano, straight into the lead, ahead of Tracy and Van Tavoot. I can't see this race not ending in tears for some people. I can't see them not somebody not hitting the deck here or hitting the ice. I think there's going to be a few crashes in this one. So the 2 Koreans are skating behind each other. They're doing teamwork. You can see that they. And then there's a Canadian and a Chinese up front, and a Canadian and Chinese at the back. Is this tactics? Still 10 laps to go. I can't see this not going guns blazing with about 6 laps to go. Because it's a long way from 9th to 1st if you're at the back there. Look, they're talking about using the... So one Canadian's gone. He's fallen out. So Dubois is gone. He fell out there in the corner. He just fell out all on his own, Sim. So he's done. So we know that it's only 8 riders left. Chinese 2 trying to work together here. The 2 Koreans still way out at the back there. So here we go. Now it becomes hectic. 5 laps before the end. Another 3 leave us. Oh, I knew it. Only 5 left for the 3 medals. And a big bump there. That was from the guy from the Korean with a big bump there. 3 laps to go. Oh. So we still got 2 Koreans here. A Canadian, a Latvian, and a Dutchman. Here we go. There's a video review on 2, but what does that help you? Last lap here. So it is Jan van der Voort ahead of Wang and Kreutzberg. So the Dutch have got the gold medal unless somebody's getting disqualified, because I do see 2 yellow dots on the review. Latvia gets a bronze medal. Good stuff for them. But is this the final decision? You never know. So Kreutzberg gets bronze. Juan de Hong gets silver, and the gold goes to Jan van der Voort. But I don't know. Are they going to? They're reviewing this. What do they do with the review? I mean, you can't. You can only disqualify somebody, but you can't add anybody. He was clever, Van der Voort. Just stayed in the front all the time. It's tough to win this 500 meters because it's a very physical one. But hey, congratulations to, at the moment, the Netherlands, Korea, and Latvia. What are the refs going to say? I don't think it makes a difference to. The Korean did bump there, so let's see what happens here. We've got to be a little bit patient. Damn, I don't want it to go too long. I still got to prepare the show afterwards. Chinese are not happy at all. The Chinese are pissed. Oh, the Chinese guy, that doesn't look good. His knee's bleeding. So he kind of got a skate or something on the knee. The medics are there. That can happen in short track because those skates, I can tell you now, man, you can use those skates to chop meat, man. They are sharp as razor's edge, man. So Jan van der Voort, he is smiling his ass off. Have you ever seen a happier Dutchman than this, man? Now the Dutch have been doing really well on the ice here. So let's see the refs are writing stuff up. It's like the World Encyclopedia they're putting out there. So they're looking at all the pictures now. This is worse than TMO, man. So all they can do here is, I think it is, any of the front three that won the medals, did they impede somebody on their way to the medals, and can they get disqualified? Otherwise, I can't see. You can't be promoting anybody. I mean, that wouldn't be fair. But we'll see. Let's see. The Korean there. So that Korean, but that's not the Korean that came in second. So I think the result will stand. It's only a question of who's third or fourth or fifth. The first Canadian, that was Dubois. He fell out all on his own, so he doesn't have a case. The Latvian looks very happy. So Poland, the Latvian, because he's all on his own, he actually trains with the Polish outfit all year long, so that's why they are in the huddle together. The Korean is lying on the mat. He's hoping that he's not getting disqualified. So let's have a look. Are we going to get an official result in this millennium? So the crowd is also getting a little bit unrestless. They also want a decision to be made here. So I can't see the Latvian losing his medal, and I can't see the Dutchman losing his gold medal. If anything, it can only be the Korean that might get disqualified. And then the question is, who came in fourth? It's a long wait if you're an athlete. You've just done your job, and now you've got to wait like 5 minutes to know if you... Holland across the whole thing. So don't forget, tomorrow that is going to be good. That women's final there in the relay 3,000 meter. Kreuzberg showing the Chinese has got to leave the ice here with the medics, because he got his. So here we go. Okay.
Final decision. Penalty number 16, Great Britain.
Penalty für
Niall Tracy. Omitted.
Ja.
That's it. Everybody in the stadium's like, and they're all laughing at the ref. He comes out there and everybody's like, ooh, big controversy here. And then he just says, Niall Tracy, number 16 of Great Britain, penalty. And that means the result stands. Crazy. I love that. So we have Jens van der Voort winning the gold medal. We have Du Yong Yang winning the silver medal. And we have Robert Kreutzberg of Latvia winning the bronze medal. Congratulations to all three nations. We'll talk more about that in the in the Olympic update show. That is coming out in 35 minutes time. Join me for that. That was your speed skating 500, your speed skating, your short track 1,500 meters men's final. Congratulations to the medal winners. See you guys later, man. Enjoy your evening. Ciao, ciao.